Our cat? Your cat?
Oh,
No, Jane. Sorry, Jane.
sorry.
I'm Abby.
Just explain that Louise is deaf,
Oh, okay.
so I'm here today to be the communicator between
Yeah,
both.
so
Okay, so that's perfect.
how's
Thank
best for
you.
you? I've never worked for them, so I don't know.
Yeah, so I can sit down.
Yeah, yeah, please do.
Yeah, so here's how the Mary Jane can see you.
Who do I? You?
No, if you look at Mary Jane on the
Sorry,
screen,
Right, okay.
and I will
What's your
listen to
name?
what you say.
My name's Rachel.
And then I'll take it.
I'm from the Homelessness Support Team.
And I'll speak to you, that's okay?
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
So, I believe
Oh,
it's
yeah.
today because
Yeah, I just couldn't remember your name.
Mary Jane
So sorry.
is
That's all right.
querying about one of her service users actually being.
So, what are we here for today then?
So I'm a deaf support worker,
So,
and I've got a client that I'm trying to support. So she's recently been living with her mum and dad,
so at the moment,
but her mum and dad have just
she's
decided to kick her out.
She lives at the moment.
So she's got nowhere to go. We don't
Her
know.
parents don't want
She hasn't
her.
got a home,
Basically.
Right,
to support her. So I don't know what the process is, what's going to happen next.
Yeah. Okay, so how old is this deaf client of yours?
Now she's, so last month it was her birthday, so she's 19 now, yeah, 19.
Okay, well, that's fine. She's within the age range to do
supported
offer
living.
homeless.
Yeah, I know
houses
that.
for, sorry.
Yeah.
It's
So, yeah, we've got
so it's with a group called Pathway Care.
obviously it depends on the circumstances of the person.
So it's like a residential housing, sort of a lot of
You know,
apartments all in one
It's
building.
different when it's.
So although she will have access to her own utilities and her own
and you need to
support
try and
network,
see
it means that she won't be living completely independently and for a chance to sort of gradually adapt to living
actually go out
independently.
there and, you know, live completely sort of normal life.
Okay.
That sounds really good. I'm just a little bit worried
So you have support within.
because she has a few behavioural problems. So is the building, is there quite a lot of young people in there, or is it alone, or are they living together as a group? Is it a shared kitchen,
No,
or
we've got
what are the facilities like?
Okay, so what sort of behaviour problems does she have first of all?
Around,
Does she have difficulties with young people, interacting with them, or is it
well,
sort of mainly
38
anger
miles
issues with
away.
her, within herself?
a place called Solihull.
Really, it's with other people.
And that,
When she was at school, she was always getting into fight arguments with younger people, but then also with the teachers as well.
Oh, I say that can be difficult, yeah.
Really, I think she's very independent. Sorry, I'm just going to cry.
Okay, no problem.
She does live in Wolverhampton, the deaf person that is supporting. But, yeah. 38 miles really.
We have a train there, and we do
Yes, so
provide,
yeah, she's just very
travel.
independent.
Oh, okay. She doesn't kind of seems to know.
Yeah, we can always discuss.
Yeah, she gets
travel
really
support.
angry at people and starts throwing things around, so she has quite bad anger management issues. So she's definitely better on her own.
Okay, and would you say that she's capable of living on her own, or will she need some support
Yeah, I
in some
mean,
sort of areas,
the main
maybe
focus is
budgeting, or
obviously
maybe teaching
there
her
are
cooking skills, maybe things like
Yeah.
this?
the nature of the actual service itself is we can't leave, you know, you can never discriminate against anyone with a kind of disability, so it just depends
Think
whether we've got the
Cooking and cleaning,
the
she might need a little bit of support with.
availability and the circumstances to support people with
Maybe she could go to something like cooking classes to give her that support. Just basic cooking skills, really, and cleaning.
Okay.
obviously if we didn't
But I
have
think
those resources.
Really living alone, she
So,
would be
give
fine.
examples of what other needs that covers.
Yeah.
So say if there's deafblind, for example, not only would we need a very specific kind of interpreter, so like whether it's deafblind
she has.
or whether it's the full, I'm sorry,
So
I'm
she
not
does have
really
some friends,
aware of what it is, but that's
but quite a small
different.
group of them. There's not a lot of them. She's not used to being around them, but she does have close relationships with her friends. So I'm not worried that she'll be completely isolated.
so what we've sort of gathered so far, I think there's sort of two good options that we could discuss potentially. So there would be one which is like a flat building, similar to student halls potentially. It's about 12 flats in each, and she would have her own flat, her own kitchen, living facilities and bathroom.
Yeah.
And there will be other people around, not necessarily just young, we have ages between 18 and 35. And obviously it would be completely up to her whether she chooses to interact or not with these people. And down the ground floor we have a big sort of reception where we also have teen classes.
Yeah,
It's just saying she'll live on her own in the flat,
Yeah.
but there's people
I
around.
mean, our aim is to rehabilitate someone to the point where they can go on and live an independent life.
Yeah, so if she decides she doesn't want to socialise with people, that is an
Yeah,
option.
it's completely up to her. So it would just be her own flat, just like a normal sort of like council housing sort of situation. However, if she does decide she needs some support or help, or if she decides to sort of attend any of our training classes that we offer, on the ground floor there's a reception, but we also have support workers and RAs, which are residential assistants.
Yeah, of course, we'll put your name on the list and let you know.
And then we have different rooms on the ground floor for the training classes, which we do offer cooking classes as well, so she could always attend those if she felt she needed. Now, the other option, if she did want her own flat, it would be sort of linked with council flats, so she would have to be still paying rent, although it would be reduced.
Yeah, that's fine.
So then we'd sort of have to discuss budgeting and how she would afford that as well. So it's completely up to her, or up to you as a social worker to discuss with them.
Is it possible you can look in the adjustment check to the venue closer to where they live currently?
So, you mean like view the venue before deciding?
So really, I think the first option is the best
Go
one.
ahead, in case they don't
From
like
what
it.
you've said. So, should be with other people,
Possibly, yes, someone should just check out the area. And
but she can
Right,
choose to
yeah, I
be,
mean, as anyone's
sort of
more welcome to come
like,
and
isolate herself at the
check
same
out,
time, she needs some
places
time
like
away. So
and
that does sound really
yeah,
good.
you meet some of the people living there at the moment.
Quarter.
So
How
I'm
long's-
really
how
happy
long's
to
video?
tell you,
Nobody asked me to
you
time
know,
it.
their
Check
backstory,
the
like
video.
where they're coming from, how well they're doing now. You know,
8 minutes.
So yeah, I think that would probably be quite a good idea. And it also means that she could choose to live completely independently. She's obviously allowed friends around whenever she wants. But it also does help her sort of also learn to live with other people, in that she would be meeting with them all, hopefully saying hello, interacting on like a very basic social manner, which probably help improve a lot of her behavioural needs as well.
We normally find that happens with most of our like clientele.
Yeah, I think that is possible.
No one wants to uproot from their home and actually go to a
So at the moment she doesn't have a job, she doesn't
We've
go to
got
college,
specialised people
she is in
like
education,
that help,
she is
you know,
just
process
at home all day
people
watching
smoothly.
TV.
Before they know it, they'll be
So she hasn't got any money.
as clean all their life.
So how is
It's
she going to
a good
afford
program.
something like this?
Yeah, I do understand that's a concern. So with the parents have kicked her out, I understand. So has she got any sort of
Yeah.
funds at all, or are they interested in,
Sorry for
And
funds?
there are
or
cases
are they,
also
her
people
parents
understand
maybe interested in helping her
people
support living on her own,
That
or?
depends on their personal circumstances. Quite a lot of time family members will pay a certain percentage of the overall
Her parents don't work
price.
either. They're just on benefits. So there isn't really any savings, there's no money there to support her.
Okay, well we also offer advisors who they can come and have a meeting with your client.
But it's normally a 6 to 8 program. We find that's like, you know, an ample amount of time to develop skills.
And then
Yeah.
what happens after
Sure.
that?
Okay.
Well, we've got certain like other
What was
businesses
that?
that we can, you know, get them to start volunteering at.
So,
If you want to call it the real world. Which then,
so we have advisors who could go and assist you, maybe have a few consultations
Oh,
before
so we
actually
after the
being able to move through. We do have temporary residents that she can stay in,
after the residency
similar to
itself,
the
we can
YMCA in
link
town,
up
if you
with
know.
our volunteer teams that can
So obviously we can offer her accommodation there, but then there would be in shared facilities.
people's
This
skills
is
and
obviously
links they need to actually get
Free,
a
it's
job.
part of the homelessness.
But we'll
association.
support them until they don't get a job
But we can support her
and keep supporting
until
them throughout
she
that.
decides whether she wants to go to college or get a job, to help her raise funds for the Pathway Care.
So you support with interviews and stuff like that?
Any of our residents are more than welcome to actually come back to
One thing I
discuss
forgot to
with us
add
any
in
issues or
is
any
that
worries,
she's
concerns that they've
deaf.
got. I mean, it's an ongoing relationship that we keep with residents.
Okay.
So are the other people living there, is there going to be anyone deaf, or are you going to be hearing?
Well, I do believe we do have two other deaf clients. I think they're in different residential systems, different residences at the moment. If she would maybe prefer,
Would it,
Yeah, no, it sounds perfect.
would it be possible to move her so that she is with them?
yeah, I mean, I think we should have one room available, one flat available with the young deaf lad who we've got at the moment. And he's had communication difficulties at home with his family, but his parents both hearing, so again, there's a big sort of arguments there. That's why he's in there. I'm sure we can sort of discuss how things like that maybe. But I think primarily we would have to discuss with Jo abilities to raise the funds for living in Pathway Care, which is where she'll have her own flat, as opposed to the YMCA where she would be living with the homeless
Google for supporting
group.
so much like that. Come to it was like, what? Yeah, I was like, I Googled
I don't really want to, don't think doing it for YMCA is quite
No, it would just be temporarily, just to help her raise money. If she can't afford a place of her own, it would probably be slightly better for her. And where we can also offer assistance in raising money. Thanks very much. It's been lovely meeting you.